Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about Instagram influencers. Let's dive in. All right, so if you have a dropshipping store, you know that you'll need to market that store and promote it so you can get customers to purchase. And one of the ways that you can market your store is through Instagram and partnering with Instagram influencers. So I'm going to head over to Instagram and I will show you a couple examples of influencers that you can partner with to help drive sales to your dropshipping store. All right, now you might be wondering why Instagram influencers. Well, there are a ton of different ways that you can market your store. I really like using Instagram influencers because it's a quick and simple way to start getting sales immediately. It's really great for newbies or people with brand new stores to start driving sales. And you can rinse and repeat the method I'm going to show you over and over again to really make a lot of money with your dropshipping store. So let's take a look at an influencer. We'll go over to best memes. And let's see, let me pick another one. I don't see the best memes account. We'll do perfect sayings. Okay. So the whole idea is for you to partner with a large influencer or an influencer with high engagement so that their followers can see your ad and head over to your store to make purchases. So you can see with this influencer perfect sayings, and here is a look at their feed. If you partner with them, then you'll have exposure to their 6 million followers essentially. So what you'll do is you'll work with them to create an ad kind of like this here. They'll post it with your ad image and your caption. You can see that this is an ad for fab projectors. So they have their caption sharing they have a sale, linking back to their Instagram account, and then they also have information in their bio, in fab projectors bio. And so this was posted an hour ago. It has a little over 2,500 likes and it has 9 comments. So you have to think over 4 hours, 6 hours, 24 hours, how much exposure this ad gets. And also not necessarily every single person that likes will buy. Not every single person that sees will comment. So this may not be an accurate depiction of the sales that you get. People could just take a look, like it, and head right over to the Instagram account seller who is promoting their products. They don't have to necessarily like or comment. So keep that in mind. So that's kind of how it works when you partner with influencers. So there's a couple different steps to get started, and we'll take a look at that here. Step 1 is going to be picking the influencer. So when you pick the influencer, you can work with anybody, but you want to be really strategic with the person that you decide to work with because you don't want to waste your money. So you want to pick a high engagement Instagram influencer account. Engagement is more important than followers because if you think about it, this 6 million follower account, if they have 10% engagement, which is really amazing, anything over 3% is really good engagement in my opinion. So if they have 10% engagement, that means 10% of their following is going to engage with a post, may it be like or comment. So that means 10% or 600,000 people are going to be interacting with this post. Now, can you wrap your mind around that? That is a ton of people, and if you take just a small percentage of that, 1% or 2%, converting to sales, that's really a lot of sales and a lot of money that you can make on this one ad. So you want to consider that And then also consider on the other end of the spectrum, if their engagement rate was 1%, that's going to be a lot less interaction with this post. 1% of 6 million is 60,000, which still sounds like a lot, but in comparison to 6 million, it really isn't a lot at all. So that's why engagement is super important. To see the engagement of an influencer account, they will need to be a public account. So if you're familiar with Instagram, there are public and private accounts, and the same goes with influencers. So you're going to use a tool called Flank's Engagement Calculator. I'll bring it up here. This is a free account, and it will show you what the engagement rate is. I don't know if Perfect Sayings is private or not, but we will take a look and see. If it doesn't show us a percentage, then they are private. Okay, so it looks like their engagement rate is 0.82%, so pretty low. What you'll find is that with a lot of these high following accounts, their engagement tends to be lower, so around 1% or so. So you can see the average number of interactions, and this one still may not be a bad one to test out. But that's one of the things that you're going to look at, the engagement. And then you're going to also look at the niche or the theme of the account. You want to make sure it makes sense. If you're selling cooking supplies, it may not make sense to partner with a baby influencer, or if you're selling fashion apparel, it may not make sense to partner with a wellness influencer. So you definitely want to consider the niche and the theme. So that's step one, picking the influencer. Step two is outreach. This is going to be when you contact the influencer. You want to try to contact them first by email. The second route is through DM. Now, with the email, it may or may not be in the profile of the influencer. You can see that this one does not have an email. So if there is an email, use that as the first line of communication. If not, you can always send them a direct message. Okay, so when you're contacting them, short and sweet is really the way to go. You can introduce yourself briefly or not. Tell them you would like to market your store on their account and ask them what their rates are. Usually I'll write something like, do you offer paid posts, or do you have paid shout outs? And you'll see that some other drop shippers may put emojis around their sentence just to draw attention, like little fire emojis or money bags or something like that. You can do that too. Okay, step three is to negotiate. So after you've picked the influencer, after you've done outreach and you've heard back from them, they're going to provide their rates to you. You're going to negotiate rates. You don't have to negotiate. You can just take what they give you and decide what package you want to do and pay. But most times you can negotiate. So if you want to try to save a little bit of money and haggle with them a little bit, you can definitely try your hand at that. Step four is to coordinate and execute the ad. Okay, so you're going to pay, and you will talk to the influencer about things like their run date, which is the date your ad's going to run, the run time, so the time that the ad is going to run. You're going to send the influencer your ad creative and your caption, any links to bio, anything else that they'll need. And then that's it. On your run date, your ad is going to go live, and then you'll start getting sales from there, hopefully. And that's kind of how it works with working with Instagram influencers. So I think that's it for this video. It's been about 10 minutes here. I hope this has been helpful. Let me show you one of my stores that I'm working with that's brand new. I started experimenting with these very, very high engagement influencer accounts that only cost around $10, $20, $30. So these are more micro influencer accounts that have no more than 50,000 followers. The ones that I worked with range from between 10 to, I think the highest one had 90,000 followers. But generally they're between 30 to 50,000 are the ones that I tend to work with. And they have super high engagement. Some posts receive as high as 50% or 100% engagement, which is really insane. So it's something like if they have 20,000 followers, they'll get 30,000 likes. Or they have 20,000 followers and they'll get 15,000 likes or 10,000 likes. Really crazy high engagement and comments, and it's from real people. So there's a small community of these kinds of accounts that I've been working with, and I found it very effective. I have run ads totaling about $30, and I have made, let's take a look at the store and we'll see. All right, so it was about $30 for ads, and I've made just under $300 from that. So definitely not bad. And those sales keep on trickling in as well. So what I'll do actually is I'll put together a list of those influencer accounts that I was just talking about with a really high engagement, with the affordable pricing, and I'll link it down below in the description box. So if you want to grab it for free, you can definitely do that. I think that'll wrap up this video. If you have any questions, let me know. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.